major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Gio Urshela in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. On the ground right side, Lopez sends it to first. One up, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Mark Canha with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. There's a strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. That one the other way. Lopez gets it to first. Awesome play there.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. That misses, and that's ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez, looking for his first big league hit right here. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Andy Ibanez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. First pitch just misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Gavin Sheets digs in now. In the air, left side. Canna sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Parker Meadows. The wide to kick the pitch. Meadows throws right, bats left. 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Vaughn steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting it, the first baseman, Spencer.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
That one missed. Tied up here in the early going. That's inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And stepping in is the speedy Matt Vierling. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Gio Urshela.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And he pumps it a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Gio Urshela with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Mark Canha, doubled in his first AB. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Here is Moncada.
The third base